It started like any other urban exploration. My crew and I had been scouring the abandoned subway systems under the city for weeks, chasing old rumors and half-forgotten whispers of places long buried under layers of concrete and time. The deeper we went, the more eerie it became. Flickering lights, strange hums in the distance, and the unmistakable feeling of something watching us from the shadows. But this place was different. We stumbled upon it by accident, which in urban exploration is never a good sign. We were looking for an entrance to an old, unused maintenance tunnel beneath the city when we found something far stranger. A door. It was hidden behind a rusted panel, tucked away in a forgotten alcove. If you didn't know it was there, you'd walk right past it. But the door, it didn't look old. In fact, it looked new, unnaturally new. The metal was pristine, with no rust, no decay, no dust to indicate years of abandonment. And the lock, state-of-the-art. We could barely believe it was part of the same forgotten network of tunnels. I glanced at the others, but their faces reflected the same hesitation I felt. We'd explored hundreds of tunnels, but something about this one felt wrong. We shouldn't have even been here, let alone discovered this hidden door. But curiosity gnawed at us, like a craving we couldn't shake. We forced the lock open, each of us holding our breath as the door creaked, revealing a dark stairwell leading down into the... At the bottom, the air grew colder. The walls of the tunnel were lined with strange, white tiles that flickered in and out of focus when you stared too long. There was a low hum in the air, an unsettling vibration that made my skin crawl. We pressed forward, and the further we walked, the more unnatural the tunnel became. The hallways twisted at impossible angles like some kind of architectural nightmare. And there were wires, tubes connected to it, feeding into the walls, into the machines around it, linking it to something far larger than itself. The entire room seemed to hum with unnatural energy. Is this some kind of experiment? One of my crew members whispered, but I didn't answer, couldn't, because as I stood there, staring into the lifeless face of this creature, something in my mind began to unravel. I tried to call out, but my throat was dry. The words stuck behind the fear clenching my chest. Then, the screen above the chamber flickered to life, displaying the words in bold red text. Operation Eclipse. Code red. A second later, the lights went out, and the air felt like it was sucking the life out of me. My heart was pounding in my chest as the world around us went silent. And then a deep, low rumble echoed through the floor. The creature inside the chamber stirred. It wasn't dead, and it was waking up. Panic erupted. My crew rushed for the exit, but the hallway we came through was gone. The walls had shifted, sealed off. There was no way out. That's when I realized we weren't meant to leave. The voice on the intercom spoke again, now more insistent, more desperate. You were never meant to find this. You were never meant to survive it. Welcome to the end of everything. The hum from the creature's chamber grew louder. The lights flickered back on, revealing the thing's face. Eyes wide open, staring directly at us. The door had been a lie. The entire building had been a lie. And now there was no way back. I've been trying to escape, but I can't. I don't know how much time has passed, but every time I turn a corner, I'm met with more of those creatures, those things. I never thought I'd be the one to uncover the government's biggest secret. But now I'm living it, and I can't get out. They never wanted us to know. And now we are part of the experiment. The thing in the chamber? It wasn't just locked away. It was waiting for us.